All right. Do you want me to look at you or the camera? All right. What's up?
Say it, spell your name.
Kelly Van Antwerp, KELLI VAN capital ANTWERP.
Thank you, and thank you for coming out today. I guess I'm going to interview you about robots.
Indeed.
I've heard you've had some history. Could you go a little bit in depth about what started your interest with robotics?
Yeah, well, my interest in robotics started when I was in junior high, and I was on a first LEGO League team, First for Inspiration and Recognition of Science and Technology. It's a multinational organization that puts high school, elementary school, and junior high school students with regular mentors and engineers in the field and helps them foster a love for science and engineering.
Where'd you go to high school? What high school?
Rolling Meadows High School.
What type of robotics did you build?
Well, when I was in high school, I built over 4 years 4 robots, one a year. That's just the regular main robot. And I competed it in, wow. When I was in high school, I built 4 robots. Each robot weighed about 120 pounds. I also built a bunch of like ancillary robots, like 3 Vex robots that were probably 30 pounds a pop, and a couple ones out of Legos, which, because they were out of Legos, is pretty light. Each year we competed in the International First Robotics Competition, and they would have different dimension rules. So one year our robot couldn't be any bigger than 5 foot by 5 foot and weigh any more than 120 pounds, which is pretty standard. The other year our robot went up to 15 feet tall and holds the record in the organization for the tallest one ever built.
In the first robotics competition, what do the robots do? Like, what's the competition? How do you win?
It varies every year, but the common strand is you need to get as many points as possible and win as many matches as possible. In the end, it goes into a Final Four style bracketing where it's the first person to get 2 out of 3 wins ends up advancing, culminating in the final match in Atlanta, Georgia. This year, the team that I was on in high school got first in the world, and the team that I mentor out of West Windsor, Plainsboro, New Jersey, got probably somewhere around 5th. They got knocked out in the quarterfinals by the team that went on to win.
I guess specifically what I'm asking is like, what's the built like function of the robot? Does it,
Oh, okay.
do you,
Every year the functions of the robots change. For example, the first year that I was on it, we manipulated large Sterilite containers, which are big containers you normally use to store your stuff, pushed them on top of this very large ramp, and tried to stay on top of the ramp, which had this slick, kind of like Teflon coating. This past year, the robots had to move on a regolith mat, which when combined with the assigned wheels, created a friction 1/8 that of on Earth and simulated the moon. It was a crater. The robots picked up these balls that were called orbit balls. They look like something your dog would play with. And they shot them into rolling containers that were probably 3 feet, 3 feet like circumference, and they're maybe like 4 or 5 feet tall, max 4 feet tall, something like that. But the team to get the most balls in the trailer won.
did you ever travel to these competitions? Were they?
Yeah. I actually volunteer with the team that I help out. And this past year, well, in high school, I traveled to Wisconsin, Michigan, Houston, Texas, Indianapolis, Indiana, Atlanta, Georgia. And I think that's it in high school. But then when I graduated, now I volunteer with the organization and I help out other teams where I traveled just this past March there was a regional in Chicago, one in Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, New Jersey, New York, Boston, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Atlanta, Georgia.
My final question: if someone was interested in getting involved in this program early in their high school stages, how would you recommend it? What would you tell them?
I would recommend going to www.usfirst.org. It is our website for the entire organization, or you can search via that website or chiefdelphi.com and find a team near you and help out. Or you can come to Columbia, talk to me, and I can hook you up with the people that you need to talk to.
Anything else you'd like to add?
No. What do you do?
You're good.
Okay.
Alright, can you move? Can you say and spell your name, please?
Christopher Smith, ChristopherSmith, Smith.
Alright. So your hobby is photography. What type of photography do you do? Do you do digital form or do you do film, and why?
I only work in digital photography. Since it is just something that I don't have much time to do, but I do like doing on the side, I never got involved in film, in blackroom photography and processing photos and all that. I guess it would be something that would be cool for me to learn, but I just never found the time.
What inspired you to start doing photography?
Well, I was always interested in television, which has a lot of the same aspects of photography and framing and composition and things like that. In high school, I had a friend who was really into digital photography. One sec, I'll start over.
Can you try that over?
Thanks, Kyle.
You rock. Go away.
Yeah, while you're doing stuff.
Want to stop tape?
We're under the Apple Store on campus real quick. Hey, any chance I could get
You wanna get me
reimbursed
a
for something from Skype?
Yes.
If it's cheap?
Maybe.
What is it?
Converter to go from a video converter. Yeah, adapter.
It's $4.59.
Text me.
You usually out of 5, right?
I just need to be done around 5. I just need to be done around 5. 5 minutes, I'll be out.
What inspired you to do photography?
What inspired me to do photography? I was inspired to do photography because I was always interested in television and video, which has a lot of the same aspects as photography, like framing and composition. And in high school, I had a friend who was really into digital photography, and I worked with him on some shoots and got into it myself, really.
What's your favorite photo shoot?
My favorite photo shoot? I would have to say covering some sort of event or news event. Photojournalism is something I'm really interested in. In television, I want to work in news and journalism, so I like getting out to these events that only happen once and capturing a moment, an emotional moment, really.
What is your goal to accomplish through your photography?
Really, my goal in photography, I'd say, is building artistic skills that can help me in television, my career. There's something about photography where you're taking just one frame of a moment and capturing everything in that makes it different, but building on skills that you can learn in photography, I think, has really helped me out in television.
Thank you.
That's it. Thank you.